Hello, this is AllAboutBudgies, and this is a review on a different type of plastic nest box. This nest box is also created by Hagen, and this particular nest box came way before the plastic Vision nest boxes that I use now or have used in the past. So when I got the box, I gotta be honest, I thought, wait a minute, how is this gonna work? Everything is in this little package. So when I opened it, I realized that there's individual pieces involved. So that one right there is like a vent on the side doors. It's not even a door, it's like a wall. And then it has your front and back pieces. That's your concave insert. And I was looking all over inside of the box for the instructions, because you normally get like an instruction booklet or a leaflet that tells you how to assemble it. But it was, after 2-3 minutes, I noticed that it just has like a little blueprint on the side. It's not even like a full instruction, it's just a little picture drawn there labeled with numbers, so that you're able to tell what goes to assemble into where, and the numbers are imprinted inside of the individual pieces, so when you put it together, the numbers are not visible through the exterior. So what I did notice was that the parts, they're very thin. And that could be a good thing, and that can be a horrible thing. The good thing about it is that if they're thin, that means that they're very lightweight, or the nest box will eventually be very lightweight. The bad thing would be the fragility, or it's basically hinting that it won't last as long. And but that's why we're doing this, because I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to see how long it lasts, and I will eventually make a breeding journal using this nest box. Yay! Aren't you guys excited? I know I am. And with that said, I just wanted to mention one other thing. The parts, the edges, are very sharp. So I poked myself a few times trying to assemble it, but I don't think that there'll be a problem once the nest box is assembled. The reason why I really wanted to test this nest box out is because of that clear sliding door, and so I'm gonna definitely be making more videos about this particular feature that this nest box has. So what you want to do first, because I know that I was at first really anxious to put this thing together, is you want to just make sure that the numbers are visible to you, so you can reference it back when you're going back and forth between the little blueprint that the box has. So it's fairly simple. Think about it like if you're assembling something with like Legos or something. So you just put or connect it where the where it says to connect it. So are you noticing from the video that the front and the back side both have both have a feature where you can actually decide if you want to mount the cage on the inside or if you want to mount it on the outside. But it's not like the other Vision nest box that it has a little like door that you can screw on, so you can go back and forth between the two. This one, you really have to decide how you're going to mount it, because there is no way to put that plastic back in to close up the hole that's there, the entrance holes. I will tell you this, the entrance hole is super small, so this nest box might not work for an English budgie. If you have standard parakeets, then, you know, or standard budgies, this is gonna be okay for you guys. It's been proven to work. I've seen a bunch of reviews from Amazon, and that's where I ordered this. There's a link below if you're interested in purchasing this particular nest box. And as you're noticing, I keep pounding on this thing because I did not want to use something hard. Like, I didn't want to use one of those like mallets or what are those freaking tools called? A hammer, because I knew that I would destroy this because the plastic is so thin. The concave I like. The concave, you know, it's big, spacious, and I like that the surface is not, you know, it's not slippery, and they like added texture on it so that it's easier for your birds to grip on it. And I mean, you can insert it either way, but how the instructions are set up, it tells you to put the concave closer to where the doors are, the sliding doors, and but it'll fit either way. However you choose to do it, it'll work for you. And see what I'm talking about? The vents, they're like way too big. They're too spacious. I don't know. They should have just like put little holes on the sides, because if, you know, a baby budgie is walking around and then he puts his hand there, or not his hand, of course they don't have hands, his foot there, and his little fingers go through there, and then he gets stuck. I don't know. I'm just assuming this. Since I've never had this nest box, I'm going to try it out and see how that works. But this feature I really like. This is the whole reason why I decided to try this nest box. And I know I mentioned to you guys earlier that the entrance holes was way too small, but I mean, I got one of those like filing kits, you know, the ones that you can use for your nails, a nail filer, and you can go around it and it'll actually make the hole a little bit bigger. So the hole, you can just punch it out, but again, you have to decide exactly where you want to mount it, because there's no way to cover that hole up. Again, that's one of the features that I don't like. The perch, for some reason, it was missing in this package, so I definitely contacted Amazon and let them know. And they fixed the situation, and that's why I really like shopping for my supplies at Amazon, because if something goes wrong or if something's missing, they take care of it. So I am very intrigued about this nest box. I know some of you guys might even have this nest box, so if you can comment below and tell me what your experiences are, that would be greatly appreciated, and that way other people that follow me can actually see your comment and they can decide for themselves whether it's a good idea to have or no, or not. But I know that these nest boxes are very readily available, not only from Amazon, but there's other outlets where you can, you know, purchase them from. The perch was missing, so I don't know. And whether you want to make the entrance hole larger or not, you still have to file it down, because the edge, when I went around with my finger, like that thing it had a little sharp edges from where the plastic was connected. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about whether I'm gonna use it for the budgies, for the English budgies, which is what I wanted to do, or if I'm going to use it for the standard Australian budgies. But I think I'll test it out with the English budgies first, now that I made the hole bigger, and see how that works out. I'm going to attach the nest box. Actually, I'm gonna use it with the vision cage. So I don't want to attach it on the outside. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the inside, but instead of leaving the opaque door, I'm just gonna leave the clear see-through door on, and just see how that works out. And but you can, like I said, you're gonna choose to attach it either way, but for my setup, I decided to attach it on the inside of the cage, and hopefully the setup is gonna be successful. But I had my reservations at first, my doubts about this particular nest box, but once I put it together, I kind of liked it. It's very lightweight. It's not gonna ruin your cage at all, and it's easy to assemble. The only thing again is the entrance hole. It depends on your purpose, and but it can easily be modified without damaging the nest box at all, as long as you use like a nail filer, which I'm gonna show you how I did it. And I don't know, for me, my favorite in appearance and in look is definitely the Vision plastic nest box. This one seems like, it's a standard thing, like a standard nest box. It has really no style to it, but I mean, what's the style for anyways? Whatever, as long as it works for the intended purpose, right? So that's what I did to make the hole bigger and to file down the sharp edges. It worked really well. I did not damage the box whatsoever, and you just have to make sure you wipe the residue off. I actually washed the entire box because I don't want to take my chances. I don't want my birds to breed any of the residue that the nail filer left behind. And yeah, that's really basically it. For those of you that don't know, I've updated the website AllAboutBudgies.com a little bit more, so you can take a look and you can browse through the website. Again, it's AllAboutBudgies.com. And guys, I just wanted to let you all know that I created a Patreon. The reason for the Patreon is to produce better quality videos. I want to get better editing software, and I want to, have the ability of making higher quality videos for all of you guys. I really enjoy this, and it's something that's very meaningful to me to be able to create these videos for you. So don't forget to subscribe, watch our last video, and follow us in our social media. And thank you guys so much. There's more to come, so keep watching.